So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. And here we have Barcelona against Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Benzema. Coaxed out to the wing. Well played.
This is very
he saw
much
that
a team
coming.
that likes to play a stylish game that's centred around possession. A lot of their build-up play comprises of a series of short passes.
It's come loose. Madrid will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Yeah, I think possession is key to their whole game. They've just got to avoid a bad habit they're very aware of and not get too elaborate.
And it's Modric. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Luis Suarez. And Messi! He's having a look round. Luis Suarez. Messi hits it!
Barcelona have been the more adventurous for me and productive, and now they have to add that clinical bit.
Bale. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He's made sure that that won't get through. Messi tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And it's Benzema. Busquets passes it through. And the counter is on. So it is still 0-0. Isco. Marcelo. Isco tries a through ball. Big chance! In he goes again! Could fall kindly. They've scored! Ter Stegen did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid break the deadlock.
It's so often the case.
Diving header! Back of the net! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Jordi Alba. Dembele. Now the pass. Messi. That's the throw. Casemiro cuts it out. Forward it goes. Looks like a good ball through. Benzema steered out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Casemiro. Now it's Isco. Isco.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
And the ball's come out! Looks to slip it through. Benzema. And the weighted pass. Looking for a decent ball in. Nacho. Keeps everyone guessing. Has a hit! Goal! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Madrid go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Isco. Casemiro. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Already up and running for the second half.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Dembele. Oh, that's neat. He's left his man. It's a brilliant interception. Busquets goes looking. Paulinho lobs it in gently. And the shot! And out to safety. Aimed long and direct. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Benzema. Bale. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Bale. And the finish! That is special! Gareth Bale! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
Modric. Could move up a gear here. Bale on a strong run down the right. Isco. Isco. There he goes, motoring forward. Chip through. It's gone a long way up and away. Nacho, Casemiro, shapes the shoots. That was venomous. Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
And it's Coutinho. Roberto. Barcelona haven't made a substitution yet. Ronaldo, 2 goals to his name already. Ronaldo plays it forward. Nicely controlled. Benzema. Casemiro. Suarez puts his foot on the gas. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Casemiro. And it's Nacho. Now it's Bale. Bale chooses to go back. Timely intervention. Now it's Luis Suarez. Marcelo does well there. Alert. Suarez needed to come up with a better ball.
Suarez encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Dembele. Looks like a good ball through. Casemiro. Modric. Coutinho set up one goal so far. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Big chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Jordi Alba. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona huffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. And here we have Brazil against Manchester. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. De Bruyne, Silva, Aguero, and a shot! Brazil do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
They have a tried and tested passing formula, Peter, that's very easy on the eye, with panache and punch.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Goes for goal!
They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas, and it's something they seem to be doing more and more.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. Going through. Great leap! Oh, terrible puck. And a second time. Goal!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Brazil trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And it's Silva. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Played out to the wing. Aguero looking to get on the end of this. De Bruyne. Paulinho gets it back. Brings it forward. Now it's Neymar. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Steered out wide. Oh, sweet feet from him there. Up to meet it! Neymar! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He's off on a marauding, has a hit! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
He's gone for it! Fernandinho. David Silva goes looking. And it's Bernardo Silva. Floats one over. Forward it goes. Douglas Costa. Casemiro. Paulinho. Neymar. Douglas Costa. Firmino. Shots on. Manchester are leading with half-time drawing close. Goes wide. Sané. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Manchester cannot keep hold of the ball. Walker does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Mondi. Fernandinho needed a better pass there. Neymar. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Done very well to intervene. Deftly done. In with a header! Firmino with the foul. Mondi. Sané. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. De Bruyne puts his foot on the gas. Aguero passes it through. And it's Silva. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Manchester head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1. And we're already back underway here. Coutinho. Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. Sané. David Silva tries running with the ball at his feet. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Neymar. That's a throw. Marcelo. And that's been levered clear. Sané. Mondi. De Bruyne. Who's he going to play in? Fernandinho plays it forward. Now it's Aguero. Sané. Great tackle, he had to get that right. Aimed long and direct. And it's Douglas Costa. Out to the flank. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Kyle Walker. Mondi. Just about up to the hour now. Manchester haven't made a substitution yet. And it's Bernardo Silva. Silva. Aguero. Fernandinho. There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looks to slip it through. And it's Neymar. Paulinho.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be...
He's had a go! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Firmino looks to thread it through. Coutinho looking to get on the end of this. Beautifully done. timely intervention. Oh, real chance! Douglas Costa. And it's Marcelo. Casemiro. Tries a through ball.
Brazil are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Now the pass. He's through the middle. Now can he finish? Can he dig out a shot? That'll be a corner. Shot a goal! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! A finish right from the top draw! Unbelievable. Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Marcelo really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Manchester making 2 changes as we speak. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Looks like a good ball through. It's one! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Brazil take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Daniel Alves. Sterling with the ball through. His big chance! He's gone for it! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Manchester have thrown it away. It was in their grasp and they let it go. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas.
Hello and welcome to you all from the Giuseppe Meazza in Milan. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
As you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'll go for Douglas Costa. This fella really sparks in the opposition's final third. He's a bag of tricks dribbler who can tie defenders in knots and a real entertainer, so I hope he can excite.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. And Icardi! An early chance there, first of the game. João Miranda looking up to see who wants it. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Brozovic. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as test scored, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Massive leap! And that has been clubbed away. Rafinha. And it's Brozovic. Candreva, played out to the wing. João Cancelo. Candreva. Brozovic plays it out to the flank. Plays it. He's gone for it! Too close for comfort. Icardi with a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. It's been such a promising start. These early attempts have really set the tone for this game. That's how you approach it.
Rafinha. Candreva. Ball needed to be better there.
I've
That's a wasted chance.
They're defending much deeper.
Now it's Dybala into the channel. Cuadrado. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? And it's Dybala. Now the pass. Douglas Costa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Alexandro does well there, alert. Icardi tries a through ball. Buffon can claim that. Cuadrado. Forward it goes. Dybala. Goes wide. And he's there to cut it out. He's in! Cuadrado, the shot's on! And he's done it! First blood drawn. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance.
Heads it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Alexandro. Valero. Oh, good interception. Now a chance to break.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And now the breakaway. Looks like a good ball through. Douglas Costa. Can shot a goal! No mistake! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled. Well, that second goal has given them so much more.
Going for goal! And more and more and more! And already they're looking to run away with it.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Quadrado tries a pass forward. Dybala plotting from out on the right-hand side. And it's Lichtsteiner. Pjanic. Now it's Dybala. He's off on a marauding run. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Has a pop! Pjanic plays it forward. He's got away. Higuain. João Cancelo gets into the right position to intercept. Could move up a gear here. Candreva. Proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Perisic. That intervention was very necessary. Needed a better pass there. D'Ambrosio. Rafinha. Now it's Perisic. Hits one! They've done it!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Inter Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Well positioned to make that interception. Perisic. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
D'Ambrosio needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He slid it through. That has put a stop to that. Candreva. João Cancelo plays it wide. Pjanic. Eder with the ball through. João Miranda plays it out to the wing. Over to the left. And it's Dybala. Now it's Khedira.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Coaxed out to the wing. Plenty waiting in the middle. Perisic. Oh, sweet feet from him there. He's had a shot! It just took too long getting forward.
Perisic simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Pjanic. Dybala. He's away. Higuain looking to shoot. And that would have been game, set and match.
Higuain should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Eder. He's made sure that that won't get through. Candreva. Now the pass. Dybala. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Higuain. Well read, he sorted that out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Khedira. Now it's Higuain. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Icardi. Timely intervention. Pjanic, aimed long and direct. Eder. Valero. João Cancelo. And the finish!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Benatia. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Higuain. And he's made certain that won't get through. João Miranda goes looking. Going through. Lichtsteiner. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Solid, if not especially fancy. Always in control. They did enough to win it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.